Man, you hold on.
Peace and Black Power family, what's happening?
Salute, Sauce.
See, you got that motherfucking light in the background and shit. Y'all know the Telescope channel? Neighborhood Show, you know the Telescope channel?
The Telescope channel, shout out to you, man. Hit that like button. Y'all niggas get to class.
Don't listen to the Telescope channel. He's a fool. Let him die by himself.
Subscribe to Telescope channel. You got a lot of if you like to get into intellectual shit as well, he got a lot of dope content. You know what I mean? Check his channel out. He opened he asks a lot of deeper questions, a lot of, how you call it? He opens discussions. Like, he make that type of content.
Hey, what's going on, family? Peace and blessings to the tribe. Like, share, and subscribe, man. You're now watching Telescope channel. So, jumping straight into this video as we normally do. As you can see, man, this guy's, he has paraplegic. Both legs are amputated. Still has his arms, but he's trying to run on his legs. Now, a little backstory on this whole situation. Apparently, the dude that you see running and that's wielding a knife, a butcher's knife, apparently that butcher's knife is about roughly 13 to 15 inches long. And they also said that this gentleman was turning around, and you can see in the video, they're saying that the gentleman was turning around trying to, posing as if he was about to throw the knife back at them, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was acting like he was going to throw the knife at them or something like that. And, unfortunately, it ended in his untimely demise. But just a little backstory, like I said before, a year prior to this, the brother he got shot, I'm guessing, or he lost his legs to some type of accident involving the police down out there in I'll just say Texas. I don't know I'm not sure if it's Houston or Dallas. I know for sure it's one of those two, but I know for a fact that it's Texas. So his family's been calling for justice. His mom was literally out in the street protesting alongside his family members and other people that's from the community of all different diversities and races and stuff like that, ethnic groups. Y'all excuse me, I'm getting a little tongue tied. But yeah, man, this situation right here, and I hate to say it, but it's unfortunate that it happened. And it's and in situations like this, we tend to, you got to still be mindful, think with your heart as well, but you got to still think with your mind. And I think that, this is just another case of, a brother doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. And just obviously, anybody knows, man, if you got a weapon, bro, and the police pulling up on you, guns already drawn, from what they're saying that he's already been shot with a taser on 2 attempts. They saying that the taser didn't stick or it didn't do anything to him, which happens, as you can see that he's running and he has on a jacket. So the jacket could have been thick cotton. The taser probably couldn't, actually clip on it. But it's just wild that, and I know a lot of people I'm probably gonna get some flack for this or whatever, but it's wild that you think with a man with no legs, you think that you can get away and run away from the police while wielding a 15-inch knife, man. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like I said, let me give you a little bit more backstory. On top of that, it's been a call about a person being stabbed. You know what I'm saying? So the police respond to the call of the person being stabbed, and they see this brother out there. So it's sad that it went down like that, but I just think that we got to have more sense. And in the midst of all of this, Tyre Nichols situation and stuff like that. I think that, stuff like this just make us look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it already made us look bad enough that you got brothers beating on another brother to death, but it's like, now you like who's making this shit? Like, who's making this up? Who's writing this? Like, this has to be scripted. Who's writing this? Because it's like, now you have a black brother, amputated legs, you know what I'm saying, running from the police in what was assumed to be LA. Huntington, California. I don't know if that's LA or, Southern LA. I don't know what that is, Southern California, what it is, but I know it's in California. Huntington, I'm not sure exactly where it is. I got to do a little bit more research on that. But, like, tell me this is not something like straight out of Training Day. Like, this is something like straight out of a movie script. Like, if I'm not mistaken, there was a scene where the dude who was in a wheelchair in Training Day tried to run, and then, Denzel Washington, I believe, he ended up catching up with him, or the other cop ended up catching up with him. But that's literally what I see right here. This whole story, man, is astronaut. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, like, regardless of the situation, I don't know if he was on drugs. Brother could have been intoxicated. He could have been on drugs and trying to get past the situation. His family did note that he was having mental issues after losing his legs. And that and like, I say this just to his defense. We walk around every day, for the people that do have all of their limbs. You walk around every day taking these things for granted. Your arms, your fingers, your limbs, your toes, all of that stuff. You take this stuff for granted, and then as soon as you lose it, it's like you're panicking and you don't know how to cope with reality. And I was just fishing not too long ago, not in the previous video I just uploaded, but a video prior to that. I was fishing and I seen a brother that, like, literally had half of his arm gone and looked like his foot was, like, pretty much hanging on by a thread. He was bandaged up and he was wrapped up, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I just cut my finger. My finger was wrapped up, and I'm thinking, like, man, like, I was over here whining about this finger and, like, so scared to lose this finger. This finger was hanging off, and this brother right here, like his whole half of his arm is gone, man. So that's why you just got to be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for your life, and appreciate your limbs and your body, and you being able to wake up and jump straight up out of the bed and stuff like that, because some people need help getting up in the morning. Some people need help laying down at night. Just for y'all, I want to say thank God that y'all ain't got to do that. For the people that's listening, if you don't have to do that, and if you do have to do that, thank God that there's somebody that loves you enough to help you out of the bed in the morning and help you get in the bed at night. So with that being said, I won't prolong and make this video too long, man. Y'all already know how we do it, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace and blessings to the tribe. And remember, man, they said it, or in this case, they did it. Now we speaking on it. I'm Mr. Telescope. You're now watching Telescope Channel. Hey, what's going on, family and visitors? Peace and blessings to you all. Welcome to the Telescope Channel. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell in the bottom corner. Here at the Telescope Channel, we're going to be diving in from everything from music to religion, sports, and all other current events. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated. Let's go get it in.